We're just giving it a little quick look, and it should be nice. Check these bags out. This is pretty cool. I think I know which set this is too. It's pretty cool. It's the Arkham probably, right? That's awesome. Oh, really? Awesome. Yeah, you big into the Technic sets? You grew up with them?
I grew up with every set when I was
Yeah. Like which one? This guy right here? I think as a kid. Oh, yeah, the modular sets? Oh. Yeah, those are sick.
Guys, it's actually been a few days since that last clip. I needed a few days to like kind of gather everything, organize it a bit. So I'm just going to show you how we did that now.
I'm going to start out on the floor here because all this stuff that you see down here is all stuff I was actually able to get sold already. So not all of it's going to be sold. It's something that I showed one of my buddies who was interested in all of it. So I sent him an invoice. He's going to kind of see what the price is on each and then decide which ones he wants to keep. But this is a lot. I valued this on Bricklink at around $600. So lots of really great stuff. I had no idea there was a lot of really cool Classic City stuff. Continuing on, this is a lot of the Technic. This is the only non-Technic thing on the Volkswagen there. The rest of these are all classic mural Technic which are really cool. Then we got a lot of General City stuff. You can see all around some RV stuff. And just like a little jet ski puller here, a little bike puller, cool. Got a little police station, got like one of those log trucks. Moving on, this is all one set here. I just need to figure out how much of it is missing because quite a lot of it is, honestly. Then we got Mac here without lightning, but that's really cool because he's super expensive. Then this is also really cool. Got the Quickie Mart Police Car, and then some the Simpsons CMFs and Quickie Mart and the Simpsons house figures. Then we got some architecture, and then a few more little city bits, and then the Ghostbusters Ecto one without the Ghostbusters themselves. Moving on, this is where a lot of the really cool stuff is. You can see in there we got some of these goats, and I found out from a friend those are $50 goats coming from the Castle Kingdoms line. And I think a bunch of these sets are Castle Kingdoms, like in that bag, and some other ones as well. I also discovered a bit of Star Wars. I think it's like a $40 set in that bag with those figs, and then a lot of the stuff here is just all kind of just general stuff. I don't really know what's going on there. We got a sealed bionicle poly bag that isn't really worth much, honestly, but it's pretty cool to see. And then we got some Technic and some other stuff here. We also found this J that came from that spinner pack, which is cool. He's like a $15 figure. And then you can see we have the Arkham van with the guard and Joker inside.
The Arkham van wasn't the only part of Arkham. There actually is an Arkham that came with the set. I actually already began building it. It's not fully complete. I think it's around 70-80% complete, that Arkham. As you can see, we got super lucky on some of this stuff. I had no idea so many of these sets were actually worth quite a lot of money. All that bulk I was getting had so much valuable stuff. This goes to show if you see some potential in whatever you're buying, sometimes it's worth it to take that risk. Sometimes it will fail, but in this scenario, it obviously did not for me. I ended up paying only about $180 for all this because it was stuff he needed to get rid of. It's stuff that I don't particularly sell all that quickly. I got lucky with me selling all that stuff that you saw on the floor. I was not expecting to sell all that. What do you guys think of the haul? Is there anything here you're interested in? DM me if you are. I'm really excited to scan through these and look through them more because they are some really cool sets. But let me know what you guys think.